Welcome everyone to today's reading. I am very excited for this reading because I'll be using these Bob Burger cards that I have recently made. So I'm quite excited to use these for the reading. And today's, yeah, I forgot to mention the topic, right? So the topic for today's video is when we are manifesting something, let's say we want to manifest a big house, and what happens is when our subconscious mind wants to, like, in our heart we really desire that big house that we want, but the 3D mind is conflicting that in some way. For example, it may be saying that you're not good enough for it yet, so that is a block. And when we have these blocks, our manifestation is like willy-nilly, sort of, 50% chance of it manifesting because you're contradicting what your desires. So when we resolve and take those contradictions out, the manifestation can flow to us more easily. So that's like the law of attraction sort of concept. And we have three piles today to choose from, and we will be looking at what your goal is, and then we'll be seeing what your block is, and then once we know the block we can release it. So first, for pile number one, we have this thread ball. Not exactly a ball. Wow, I should be knowing the name of the shape, but anyways, this is just a holy thread ball. It's like used in temples and all. So for pile two, we have this selenite crystal ball, and for pile three, we have this candle jar, green candle, which is almost finished, and the name is Snowy Winter Spruce. So these are the three piles to choose from, and feel free to pause the video and meditate on the three a little longer, and when you feel ready you can skip ahead to the timestamps given in the description box below. Welcome, pile number one. So those of you who chose this red thread, let's take a look at. So to me, what this feels like is in regards to whether your mind is contradicting your true desires. It feels like it's pretty sorted and organized already. There's just like a little bit here and there that needs to be resolved, but mostly you have been manifesting something in an organized and way. Like, it's not very like conflicting. So let's take a look using these Bob Burger cards at what your goal, what are you trying to achieve, the goal. What goal is pile one trying to achieve here? What goal is pile one trying to achieve? And I was looking at this, I saw like a heart shape and a flower rose. So what, like, it feels to me like this is some, okay, it feels to me like this is some sort of romantic situation, a heart desire, or it can also mean like a heartfelt desire for anything. But the heart and the rose, and I also see that there's an infinity symbol, so it's like your heart truly desires this goal. So let's see, what is this goal, Larissa, for pile one? What is pile one trying to manifest? What is pile one's goal here? Okay, we got a card, and we have this Jean, and wow, I am a fan of Bob Burger and I should be knowing this, but I am forgetting her name. But what this feel is just clarifying what I saw here. Like, this is sort of a romantic, feels like a romantic situation with the blue and the speaker and the keyboard. It also feels like communication related. Um, I will clarify this further, but let's see. Let me ask if I should clarify this. So do I need to clarify? Do I move to the block part? Okay, so yeah, let's see. What is the block here? What conflicting thought is blocking this manifestation? What is blocking this manifestation for pile 1? Okay, so we have a few cards here. Quite a few. And let's see. So we have Bob here trying to communicate. So yeah, definitely there's some blockage in communication here. If you are already you have your eyes on somebody here, and it can be romantic, it can be any sort of a very heart-based connection. So there's, or it can be a goal that where you have to really communicate your truth, and we will clarify this but further. And we have tying again with the rope and the ropes here. You're feeling tied down. Maybe you're feeling tongue-tied with the phone and rope here, which is interesting. Let's see what else have we here. Let me just shift it because I have 2 more cards. That's the blocks. And we have, like, yeah, you're really feeling tired because here you can see in Louise's feet, there's something in her socks which is quite heavy, and which is stopping her from really moving, achieving her goals. There's something blocking here. And we have this Louise and Jean in the lobster suit at the carnival. So let me clarify. So I have this new technique that I have found for divination. So because there are so many messages in every card, I like to get the keywords from a random word generator, and it's quite fun to see. It's quite like it. We are able to fine tune the messages using this. So let's see. Okay, so clarifying this is pollution convention. It's sort of the goal here. And let's see. Let's clarify this and this. String franchise. Okay. Please clarify string franchise. Flatware forge. Okay, so clarifying these 2 cards, we have string franchise and flatware forge. I hope this is not getting too confusing for the viewers. Yeah, let me just try it once, and if it's too confusing, I'll not do it next time, but I'll just go with what I thought initially for the moment. So let's clarify this. What's blocking the manifestation? Okay, jurisdiction. Employ, train. Okay, Yeah. So what I'm getting here is that there is somebody in your life that you really want to talk to. Um, you really want to communicate to them. Um, with this pollution convention, it's saying that your coming together is being blocked right now. Um, and with these two cards, again, it is clarifying communication and again, tying, feeling tied. And this is saying string franchise and flatware forge. So, um, you're kind of running like you kind of feel like you're running on a car whose tires are flat, sort of feeling, like you are able to manage somehow to move, but it's not the ideal scenario, sort of a situation. And with these two cards, this is saying that the block here is that there is something in regards to, there's a lot of jurisdiction mix. With jurisdiction mix, this is saying that there is some sort of government related or paperwork related, that like you are dealing with something um, related to paperwork or education, employment. Again, we have the employment train, so you may be undergoing some sort of a training and you're like, I cannot go or talk to this person till I finish this. Or perhaps with this employment, you're feeling a little stuck with the paperwork in regards to your employment, or you feel like you want to feel steady before you can actually communicate with this person. um Let me clarify if it is another higher self. Is this goal another person? Can it mean anything else? No, so this is specifically a person. So if this is a very specific reading, and if it does not resonate with you, this situation, then feel free to pick another pile, or maybe this reading is not meant to find you right now. So, yeah. So, how can you clear this block? Let me just take one card out for that. How can pile one clear this block? Let me just reshuffle it. How can pile one clear this block in communication? Wow, again, communication. Like this girl is speaking out. So let's see. How can we clear it? So this is saying, this is clarified by the words. I'll just write it here. Memo, random, flesh. So this is feeling like this communication will happen not over phone. Will this communication happen? Yeah, this communication will not happen over phone. It will happen via a physical meeting with this person. And it's going to be when your this block, this like this employment training thing, whatever is going on right now, when that gets sorted out, then you're going to be meeting this person in the physical, like physically meeting them instead of communicating them over phone or video chat or something. So yeah, with this again, I'll say it's mostly sorted out. There's just a little bit here and there that needs to be figured out, and it's all happening on its own, so you don't have to do much here. So uh, this is a very specific message, so I'm wondering how many people will resonate with this. But if you did, that's great. Yeah, and that's all for you, Pile 1. Thank you. Welcome, Pile 2. Those of you who chose this beautiful selenite crystal ball. Let's take a look at what is your goal and what is blocking it. And by just looking at this crystal ball, there is a lot that's happening. Like, you know how if you're standing at this end of the sphere, you cannot really see what's happening here. So I feel like there's a whole lot happening here from all sides, but you can't really see what's happening. And so yeah, you feel translucent, like it's you're not sure where you stand with this goal. And yeah, let's see, using the Bob Burger cards, what your goal is. What is pile 2? What is pile 2 trying to manifest? Let's see. Is this what pile 2 is trying to manifest? Should I reshuffle? Yeah, some random cards came out. So let's see. What is pile 2 trying to manifest? What is pile 2 trying to manifest? Okay. We have this card where looks like travel, but it can also have other meanings, which I will clarify. But let's see. Do I need another card for the goal? Do I need to take another card for the goal? Do I get cards for the block? Okay, so yeah, we'll get more idea when we move into what are the blocks for this goal. What is blocking this goal for pile 2? What is blocking this goal for pile 2? Okay, we have some cards. So we have this girl looking at the turkey, which is inside the cage. And then we have the spa here. And then we have some work-related stuff. Perhaps you'll get clarifiers. So let's see. What is the goal for pile 2 ourselves? Please clarify the goal for pile 2. Oh yeah, so there is a lot of suspicion here, but this is not the goal. Obviously, this is again a block. What is the goal? What are they suspicious about? Someone is suspicious about. Okay, so there is some appetite training. So yeah. So this is clear now. So this goal that you're trying to achieve is related to your body, your physical health. It can also mean like how much you eat, what you eat. Also can relate to the physical exercise training, that you're doing, and you're very doubtful whether it is working or not. And that makes a lot of sense here with all the other cards, especially with the turkey. You're wondering what sort of food to eat. With the spa, you're taking care, like your personal care routine. And with this, perhaps you've joined a training course or gym, or looking at like the nutrition timetable, that sort of stuff. And we also have the bottom of the deck here, where Louise is staring at something. Initial thought was like she looking at the shelves full of food, but it's not very clear. Anyway, this is bottom deck. Let's not go there. But yeah, this is definitely talking about your health, fitness, and yeah. And there is doubt here, which we'll look at now. So, what is blocking pile to from achieving their fitness or health goals? Sorry, so please clarify this card. Okay, so the turkey here, you know how turkey is the symbol of fortune. Um, yeah, I also did not know this before, but suddenly it came to me. So, anyways, so endorse fortune. So perhaps this is talking about whether you're feeling you don't have um, enough of something to achieve this. So let me get other clarifiers. What does this mean? Higher self, what is this talking about? Baltus block. Large avant-garde. God day or God. I'm not sure how we pronounce that.
Avant-garde.
Yeah, avant-garde. Okay, so you are probably trying out new things, a lot of new ideas. You are searching all over the place. So what can be the best way to achieve this, and which is going to fit your needs and is also affordable, because you're like in the spa, it feels like you're thinking of a lot of, like you're thinking that it's going to be quite expensive to be able to afford perhaps organic food, or perhaps joining a gym or getting a trainer, or um, there's some sort of feeling like, firstly, um, you're not sure how much it will cost you, like you're worried a little bit about the financial stuff, or you may be getting overwhelmed by the large number of things that are out there for you to achieve this, and that's kind of overwhelming. And let me clarify this final card. What does this mean? What is this about? Mhm. Round, preach. Yeah, so this is sort of the feeling that I'm getting is a feeling of uh, overwhelmed feeling, because here also like she's quite overwhelmed by what she's looking at. So there's a feeling of being really overwhelmed by the large number of things that are present. And so please clarify the endorse fortune. What does this mean? One should buy. So yeah, so what is happening here is you're finding it really hard to get to what will actually help you because of the large number of things available, and it's overwhelming, and you are finding it hard to pick one and go with it, be committed to it. And that's sort of the block here. Again, for pile 2, I hope this is not too confusing, this way of reading. When I do it for myself, um, it gets quite specific, and that's what's so interesting about it. So I thought I'll use it in the video. Let me know in the comments if this is a style of reading you guys enjoy. Um, but yeah, so to sum it all up, there is some sort of suspicion here in regards to your fitness and health, and the block here is you feeling overwhelmed by the number of things available, and you're finding it hard to stick to one choice, which will really help you because there's so much out there. So let's get to the solution here. Okay, so how can pile to achieve their goal? How can pile to achieve their goal? What's the solution for them? Okay. So we have this card where Gene has found something like really special. He's like really happy with what he has found here. And with this, and clarifying the goal, we have what is the solution for pile 2 or so? Okay, so we have qualify, plead as the two keywords here, and to me this feels like the solution is going to be there are thousands of things available, and the guidance here is to not think with your mind. Try to try to feel your way into the solution here. Like your body has the intelligence to guide you to the solution that is in your highest good. And with she pointing at her heart, I know this might not seem an easy solution to follow, but if you start thinking using your mind, like, okay, these many people have benefited from it, and this is affordable, and this is good, and this is bad. Like, if you don't get stuck in the right and wrong and good and bad, and just go with what you're feeling. For example, if in the moment you feel like going out for a run, go for a run. If in the moment you feel like eating a burger, eat the burger. But remember, like, just be conscious while you're eating something. How is it feeling? Like, are you eating something to satisfy your taste buds or to satisfy your body? Because ultimately it is going to be a part of your body, and just to satisfy your taste buds can sometimes, like, it can be sort of addictive. Like, if you're eating too much cake or too much oily stuff, that's to satisfy, to get instant gratification for your taste buds, but it eventually ends up harming your body. So just maintaining balance and just going with your inspirations and just going with what you're finding, and just having the faith that whatever you are doing is leading you to your outcome, because the faith is very important, because the self-doubt is what causes your manifestation to fail. Like you can achieve the same thing through infinitely many ways, and by you thinking, okay, this is better than the other, and getting stuck in that confusion is what is creating um, conflict in you achieving this goal. You don't have to follow one thing particularly. What you have to follow is your inspiration. Whatever you're feeling inspired to do. If you're feeling inspired to eat a salad, eat a salad. If you're feeling inspired to eat a cake, don't be too hard on yourself and not allow you that. It's just not having, like, not stuffing ourselves up unnecessarily is what is harmful. All sorts of food are meant to be enjoyed in balance. So as long as you're maintaining your balance and following your inspiration, you're going to achieve this goal. And just keep telling yourself that you after you've done something, for example, eaten a salad, just tell yourself, great job, you did something in alignment with your inspiration. Or if you went out for a walk, just take the moment to congratulate yourself, give yourself validation, and avoid conflicting thoughts like this is not working out. Like if you constantly keep on saying that this is not working out, and this, let me try something else, and keep jumping from one thing to the other, it's going to create this feeling of overwhelming feeling. So just keep it simple. There is no one way to achieve something, and what you are feeling, what you are doing and feeling inspired to do is what is going to lead you. And don't doubt whether you're feeling inspired to do something or not. This will happen naturally, and this feeling of confidence will build up over time. But yeah, just trust in yourself that what you're doing is in alignment with this goal, and you will manifest it. So I hope that helped pile through. And I'll see you guys later. Welcome, pile number 3. Those of you who chose this candle jar, Snowy Winter Sprouse. This is your reading, and we have the green color, which is the color of the heart chakra, and we have this jar, and it's closed. So yeah, let's take a look at what is pile 3's goal. What is pile 3's goal? Okay, so we have Jean playing the keyboard in an instrument store. Okay, let's take a look at, we'll clarify the goal to get more specific, but let's take a look at what is the block here. What's the block for pile 3? What's blocking pile 3's goal? Again, we have this feeling of feeling restricted somehow. What is pile 3's block, Harisa? What is pile 3's block? What is blocking pile 3? Okay. Jeez. What is blocking pile 3? What else is blocking pile 3? Okay, we have this. What else is blocking pile 3? That's a lot of cards again. Let me take a few from there. Okay. Okay. Let's get some keywords for what is pile 3's goal. We have host, pulp, novel, picture. Okay, so pile three, the goal that you have. So what happens in this card? The story behind this card is Jean goes to this store, um, to buy and not to buy but to play his novel tunes on this instrument, and the host, the store owner, gets pissed at Jean, and um, because so there may be some, so that indicates the conflict, and the goal here is something very novel, something very new that you're trying to achieve here, that you have not achieved. Like, this is like uncharted waters for you. This is something very new for you. With this novel picture, you may have some new book ideas or paintings, or you're bringing light, bringing more awareness into some specific domain in your life, by going against, as I can already tell, like there's a lot of feeling tied by the people, and like a lot of blaming going on, a lot of judgment here. So that is sort of the block, overall block that I'm feeling here. And let me just clarify again what the blocks are. Yeah, we have the debut break. Okay. And what is blocking this? So what is blocking this? Is this revival unlike? So what is blocking you, pile 3, is that this thing, this with the debut and break, uh, because this is so new for you, and so out of your comfort zone, that you are doubting it, and with the break, like this is your big break, but the other pun is there, the breaks. um, so this sort of restriction from perhaps your environment, like this is something very new to you, so it's revival, it's coming into life. It it feels like very unlikely to you, and that is the main block here. Like, you are doubting yourself, about how novel this thing that you're going to do is, and how it will be received, and that's the block here. Now let's get to the solution. What is the solution for pile 3? How can they free themselves from this block? How can pile 3 manifest? Ah! Okay. I got quite a few. How can pile 3 manifest their goal? How can they really release these blocks and manifest their goal? Oh damn. So we have Uncle Teddy getting frightened by a shark which is not even real, and with this card, like, Tina is doing, just owning her unique dress that she has made out of cardboard, and just doing the ramp walk. Like, it's just sheer confidence in herself. And we have another unique at the bottom of the deck, Bob looking at the pineapple on the volcano. It's like that sort of uniqueness. So it's very, the fears, as I was saying, they are not real. They are in your head. and don't be scared by those fears. And yes, it is very unique whatever you have come up with, but you have to believe in yourself and the universe is supporting you. Let me get a clarifier keyword for how you can achieve your goal. Pile 3, how can pile 3 achieve their goal? Lamp control, yes. Brainstorm isolation. Okay, so pile 3, your solution here is lamp control, which is basically saying don't be scared. And the other thing that it's saying is brainstorm isolation, get out of your head. um don't try to form an idea here. Like, what is the biggest block to manifestation is that when we in our mind try to feel secure by coming to a certain conclusion about something, a certain outcome. Let's say you're applying for a job. Now, in your head, you have this idea that how, like, what I'm trying to say here is hold the idea, the essence of your dream in your heart, and don't allow the mind to fix that idea into a certain outcome. Like, don't think that this job is your destiny, or don't think that this place is where you're meant to go. Like, allow yourself to be flexible for your heart to get rid of anything that is not alignment with your destiny, so that you're not settling for anything less and you are still flexible to go where your heart is leading you, which is your true goal, ultimate goal. So when we try to fixate ourselves to a certain specific outcome, like this is how it's going to be, we are blocking ourselves from, we are limiting ourselves and our goal in a way from being the, from it being in the best way possible, like the universe would try to bring it to us, or how your higher self, your inner being, your true self is trying to manifest it. So don't try to limit the manifestation by building a specific story around it. Allow yourself to be flexible and don't be rigid about the how it's going to be or exactly when it's going to be. Let your mind rest and let your heart hold the essence, and allow yourself to be hopeful, but don't fixate on a certain specific goal is what's coming out. And just keep following your inspirations and just, like, she doesn't care about anybody's judgment. She's walking the ramp with her cardboard dress. That sort of blind confidence is required here. Okay, so pile 3, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and I'll see you guys later.